Have you ever had one of those conversations with somebody, and when you're making just normal conversation, chit chat, and you ask them something and they reply, and you wish the ground could swallow you up with their reply? I'll tell you a story. So last Saturday, I had one of these rare occasions where I had to go to the bank. I had a cheque. Again, one of those things that we don't see that often now because everything is electronic transfer. And fortunately, my bank is now open till 4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. So I march off to the bank, which is in our local shopping mall, our shopping centre, which is about 15 minutes walk away. And I walk in and it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and banks are all different now. There's not iron bars and counters, it's all open plan. And I'm standing in a queue thinking, I've got to pay this cheque in to a teller behind the bank, behind the counter. And this very nice young bank assistant comes up to me. She says, "Hello, sir. Good afternoon." She said, "Can I help you?" I said, "Well, I need to pay this cheque into my bank account." And she says, "Oh, there's no need to queue up, sir." She said, "I could help you do that. We could do it via one of our automated machines. If you'd like to step this way, I'll show you how to do it." "Great, thank you." So we walk over to a machine, and I give her the cheque. She said, "Could I have your bank card?" Give her my bank card. So me, being a people person, I ask her, I said, "What time do you work to?" And she said, "I'm here till about 4:30. You had your lunch break?" And she says, "Yes, I've had my lunch break, and I get a 15-minute coffee break." And I said, "It was a lovely evening." I said, "Saturday evening, you should be out on the town enjoying yourself." Thinking, be careful, Gary, she might think you're interpreting that you're trying to chat her up, which I wasn't. I was just being my over-friendly self. She said, "No, I won't be going out this evening. I'll be at home with my dad." Oh, I said, "That's lovely. Well, you can watch a film together maybe, or maybe grab a bite to eat." She said, "Alas," "I wish I could do that." She said, "But he's in a coma, and I'm looking after him." And at that point, as I said, you wish you said something, and now you've said it, you wish you hadn't said it. And it was a long pause, and I said to her, "I'm really sorry." I said, "I don't seem to be saying the right thing here." She said, "No, not at all." She said, "You're not to know," she said. And with that, she hands me back my bank card, and she said, "Is there anything else I could help you with?" I said, "No, that's all, thank you." She said, "You have a lovely evening." And I walk out the bank, and I get about 2 shops down, and I stop. And I think to myself, and I don't know why I felt like this, or it came over, I just thought, I can't leave this like this. So I walk back into the bank, and now my sister, the girl that served me, is behind the counter. And I'm standing in the queue again, and another assistant comes up to me. "Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Can I help you?" I said, "Well, I'm waiting to speak to one of your colleagues." "Okay, thank you, sir." So when she becomes free, I walk over to the counter, and I lean across, and I smile, and I said, "So tell me something." I said, "If you were to have a cup of coffee, what sort of coffee would it be?" "Oh," she said, "I'd have a latte." Then thinking to herself, why is this crazy man asking me what coffee I want? I said, "Okay, thank you, great." So I walk out the bank again, and 3 units down, there's a Costa Coffee. And I walk in, and must have been 3, 4, 5 people in front of me. I thought, oh no, can I wait? But I did. And I must have been gone 10 minutes, and I walk up to the counter and say, "Could I have a latte to go?" "Oh, and can I have a chocolate chip cookie?" She said, and the assistant said to me, "Do you want a dark one or a light one?" I said, "A dark one." She said, "That's my favourite." Puts it in a bag, and I walk back into the bank, and my assistant, the girl that served me, is just finishing with somebody. And you can see I've got a cup of coffee and a bag on top. And I walk up to the counter, and I put it down, and I say to her, "I wish your father better." And she smiles at me, and I smile back, and she says, "Thank you." And I walk out the bank, don't think anything more of it. And my question to you is, when was the last time you thought about somebody else other than yourself? You call it a random act of kindness if you like. You know, when have you thought about somebody else other than yourself, but not in an order to? You're not doing it, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You genuinely, and this is what we do. And as human beings, we know when somebody's doing something with an ulterior motive. But when it's genuine, it comes from the heart. We get it. We get it. Whether it's, you know, a work colleague, and you knocked on their office door and sending them a random email that just gets binned and thought, yeah, that was a really good piece of work you did, yeah, as an apple or as a cup of coffee. Or you phoned a friend up and said, come, let's go out and have a cup of coffee together, or go and see a movie. Or here's a card, a thank you. So next time you're walking past a coffee shop, stop and think, I know who'd like a cup of coffee and a chocolate chip cookie. Have a good day. Thank you.